I don't think any show on television goes through the transformation that Doctor Who does in its post-production.
As soon as the camera stops, the first thing that gets done is I sort of jump into the edit suite, really, and we start to put things together.
The job of the editor is to go through all the material the director shoots, finding the best performances, the best storytelling, and basically bring it all together to make a good scene, which then goes into making a good show.
Well, yeah, sort of rebirthing the story in a way, you know, finding out what actually the nitty-gritty of the story is and getting down to that and really honing that over quite a number of weeks, really, and quite a number of versions.
Where's Rory?
Didn't like me wearing my engagement ring, would have put it back.
We should go back for him.
Nah, he knows we're up here.
This is the scene now that we've cut out.
He dawdles. He's always been a dawdler, and anyway, I wanted to ask.
I think episode 8, when we first cut it together, was about 60 minutes long, wasn't it? And obviously we're looking at a running time of about 45 minutes, so we had to lose 15 minutes, more or less a quarter of all the stuff we'd shot in the 2 weeks we get given to shoot it. So we had to find 15 minutes of material in what was a fairly tightly packed story anyway and pull that stuff out.
Me and Rory on the hillside. Future us. That's good, right? That happens. We get a happy ever after.
As things stand in this time stream, time's not fixed, so things might change.
I mean, that particular scene was quite long, and actually shot it in a very nice tracking shot as they walked away, and it just went on for too long. Bottom line, and we just couldn't afford. You know, we were over length anyway.
Yeah, I see your point.
But yes, I like him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really lovely scene. Actually, I loved the colours in it, and I loved the look of it, and I thought Karen and Matt were brilliant in it, you know, and it was a really nicely written scene. But at that point in the story, we wanted to get to the whole. We wanted to find out what the next step in that mystery was, and therefore probably a minute and a half of screen time of then talking about their relationship with Rory wasn't particularly relevant to the plot at that point. It was lovely stuff, but it wasn't relevant to the story, so unfortunately it had to come out.
Sorry, it's just a bit difficult controlling your nerves when the night before your wedding goes on for months, especially when the cold's getting at your legs. Did I mention? Dress for Rio!
As soon as we're kind of happy within the time restraints we have with a cut of the story, we then show it to producers, executive producers, the writers sometimes, you know, and they then give us feedback. I think on episode 8 we probably went through, how many versions? Is it 13 versions we got there?
Yeah.
So you know, it's a real honing process, and it's good to get everyone's kind of objective viewpoint, you know, so that we're all working towards making the strongest programme.
What do we do now?